Welcome in. Let's jump right in and see what's on the table today. What's on the agenda? What's on the table? Dang, hold on. I don't know how I didn't see them cards, so that must mean. Oh no, I picked them up earlier. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, somebody could be puzzled when it's time to lift off, take off. They're procrastinating, or they want to procrastinate further, but they're tiptoeing around some type of energy, some type of memories, and they got evidence. High vibing, love bombing, red flag, and extra. Excuse me. Somebody could be spiritually awoken to this energy that's on this table. But okay, somebody was puzzled about somebody's progression forward. They was avoiding, acting shady, sneaking around, and now they're missing someone, revisiting the past, and they're about to get caught cheating, betrayal, high vibing, love bombing, red flag, and extra. Let's get some more. Let's get some messages for this energy on the table. I'm gonna do puzzled. So this official person could be puzzled, or somebody could be puzzled about this official person. What about lift off? Despair. So the wait is over. They're not in despair anymore. This privileged lady is tiptoeing. And now they're missing somebody because they was left out in the cold, left in poverty. And they got evidence about this marriage. Somebody getting caught cheating in the marriage. What about this high vibing? Yeah, they got a message about somebody living life to the fullest. And now they're concerned about somebody being showered with affection for personal gain. They missed out on red flags. What about the red flag energy? Red flag energy. Warning signs. Taking heed, risky situation, red flag, expectation. So they're expecting to see red flags, or they're expecting them to show their red flags. What about this extra energy? Journey. So somebody's being dramatic and trying too hard. A starter. They're trying to travel to be extra when it comes to a court case, or when it comes to being in front of a judge, or being honored, or being heard. Yeah, they want to be held in high honor. They're thinking about this female getting unexpected income on their pathway, but now they have a concern about a main male that's locked up, that knows a mature woman that got sent with, that's going to the courthouse to get married. So the person could be getting married right after prison or something like that. This official person is in despair about this privileged lady that was put in poverty after this marriage when the betrayal was found out. They're getting a message about somebody that moved on and got straight, and now they're concerned about somebody expecting them to show red flags and be extra so they can move around, so they could travel back to them or to something else, because they don't want this person to be spiritually awoke. What about this official person? Yeah, this official person was happy, but now they're not. They're puzzled. They don't know if they should be happy or not. They don't know if this person makes them happy or not. Despair. Ghosted, disappearing. So yeah, they left them in despair, but now the wait is over. An enemy, watch your back. A privileged lady is tiptoeing. So that's the enemy to you. Third party, left somebody in poverty. When they revisit the past, They remember how the third party had them in poverty when it came to this lipstick, this receipts on this marriage, and how they had a magnetic attraction to somebody else. And now they're getting the message at how this person is high vibing after no contact. What about this concern? What's the message for concern? Regrets, mistakes. Love bombing for personal gain. Regrets, mistakes, concern. So now they're concerned about the mistakes that they made when they was love bombing. They have a strong affection for somebody that's expecting them to show them red flags. And what about this extra and journey? Call, hearing from them. So they're gonna call you and tell you about this journey, because they're trying too hard. So they're trying hard to get you back. So they're gonna call you, hear from them. But they're in pain, they're hurting because they're single, they're not in a relationship. This is divine masculine that was in a marriage, but now it's a single parent. They feel like they're at peace because they had the courage to shatter the meanings of somebody that's being a snake through a text message that they didn't send. So they was healing from these legal matters because the shapeshifter was in a karmic relationship. They was in a karmic relationship with a shapeshifter, and it brought legal matters. So they had evidence about somebody meeting somebody new, dating somebody new. It was a third party, and it ended the marriage. But somebody's high vibing now. They have an enemy that's a privileged lady, though, that's tiptoeing around this fact. So maybe it could have been somebody's friend, and they slept with each other or something similar to that. Give me something for this bliss, ghosted, disappearing, watch your back, enemy. Top row. Yeah, it was supposed to be an equal give and take from this official person and this privileged lady. But in the middle, they was left in despair, but the wait is over. So maybe somebody could be going to court about somebody owing somebody some money. Like it was two ways. Like they was giving money and now they have to give out money. But now this person has ghosted them and offered the money to somewhere else. Went and gave the money to somebody else. Or they was doing what they was supposed to because they were reliable. So that's why it was an equal give and take. Yeah, just to balance it out with this enemy that was tiptoeing. A Queen of Wands was in the third party with a Three of Cups. The celebration, they said a Queen of Wands was watching the celebration and they was stuck in their head. That's why they was confused, puzzled, confused. Yeah, about this Two of Cups, who they was coming together with to have a Ten of Pentacles. To have an inheritance, retirement, so they could retire. So they didn't have to work or some shit. And addictions, greed, envy, materialism, sexual lust. So somebody ended it because of that. They're going to try to call back, but this person didn't pay attention to the red flags, that they was supposed to be having a strong affection for somebody that had a Ten of Pentacles. They had an inheritance, so that made them love them, but they wasn't expecting to see red flags. They didn't know that this was a risky situation and that it was really coming from the devil. And now the devil is probably going to call them for them to travel so they could be extra. Start some shit. Yeah, when it comes to these lovers, this This Two of Cups, this partnership, this proposal, this marriage, they regret, and now they have a concern about somebody being love bombed just for personal gain. And that's why they was married expecting. That's why they didn't expect the red flags from this person that was love bombing them, because they had a strong affection for this person because they thought they had money. But the devil showed them that they was being extra. They was trapped in their head about people celebrating a Queen of Wands that had them in the third party and put them in poverty. And now they remember this. They remember what this Queen of Wands did. And when it came to a marriage, they had lipstick stains, like they had receipts. They had proof of infidelity in a marriage because somebody was passionately attracted to this third party that they celebrated with. Now they was in their head, so they must have did threesome. They in their head, and now they quiet. They ain't saying nothing, but they got a message that somebody is vibing really high, living their life to the fullest. Because they balanced out who their enemies was. It came down to a privileged lady that was tiptoeing. And they wasn't trying to give them no money. They wasn't trying to offer them no more money that goes to them. So they put them in despair. They didn't want this offer. But now the wait is over, so they're going to give them something. They're giving them something, and it's going to make them happy. So this official person is confused because they didn't know why that they didn't want this money from them. Something like that. For a car. Or to travel to their family. And that's the truth. Something had to end when it came to a conflict that was closing out cycles for justice. And traditionally, like, you was holding on to old traditions. When it came to a King of Pentacles that was on a journey, that they was really traveling to illusions. The King of Wands seen this. A King of Wands energy seen this, was observing this from afar about this old love that they wanted to be with because they was straight to the point, truthful. They was honest about this old love. And something is traveling fast to an Empress about a third party, a teamwork team. There I see 3 threes all the way. Somebody that was working with somebody and they was bored, but this was hidden. So now somebody is strong enough to walk away from a King of Cups that's burdening them because the wheel is turning in their favor and their intuition is telling them this. So if they want to get wish fulfillment, they have to see this from now. They have to do it now. They got to observe it now. They got their wand in their hand. Because that's their wish fulfillment, a high priest. In this community, somebody felt like they got defeated when it came to what they was working on, but they had patience, and they was searching Facebook, or they was searching the internet, or they was waiting on a message from a star, so they could act like a teenager. And didn't have to stand their ground because somebody gonna catch them. They watching them from a distance. Start this new beginning with this new love. And that's to be independent after they lost a Knight of Cups. Somebody that didn't really want to offer them nothing, no love or whatever, they had to offer them that. Yeah, they moved to calmer waters and became a star. They definitely moved to calmer waters and became a star. So let me get something else. What's on this energy? Small wins are part of success. So yeah, you had to take it. Need outside help. So don't be afraid to ask for that. A pick of the litter, you might be a little small. Like, you know, not that big, growing off your your business or whatever. But you'll grow bigger. It's your time, and now it's your time. So now that's why the equal give and take is here. So they're offering you something to balance out what you had to go through. Get a new number because it's time. Tell them no. And devil energy, here comes the police. Don't answer the door. Release. Release the devil. Somebody named Mary or Michelle, get me a better location. Girl, stop telling your business. Somebody could be in Dallas, ending with somebody passing away. And somebody's name could be Ryan. I'm a cheat because I'm in love with the money. And you got this, and secrets are out. So somebody's secret's out that they're in love with the money, and that's why they're marrying somebody. They're marrying somebody for some money. Now the secrets is out. Now somebody else can get justice, so they could start this new love. So I guess somebody's gonna see something once they start dating a mature man or mature female. King of Cups. Or once they leave that King of Cups. I remember seeing that when they leave the King of Cups. Let me see. Yeah, tragedy for being love. Telepathic dream songs. 2 or more people discussion planning. Divine feminine. And I said spiritually about one more. Give me one more. Can I get one more? Bird and TikTok. Yeah, so somebody's time running out. Yeah, because somebody's ascending. So divine feminine, you could be hunting for a connection or tuned in. You on the hot pursuit because you tuned in to this commitment about a pop-up that happened on a sign from a soulmate or something like that they wished. Somebody is finna try to balance them out, but expect to hear a call from them, I guess, because they want to come and be extra and tell you how they married for money, love bombed somebody, and it was a concern, so they broke up with them. That's all I have for you, collective. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and share, and happy birthday to somebody if it's your birthday. I already know, so you already knew this was going on. And what else? Something about Jonathan. So maybe this got something to do with Jonathan. Maybe you already knew Jonathan, it's your birthday, or I don't know. Happy birthday, Jonathan.